Hi guys, welcome back. We're at Black
Creek hiking trail. We've heard some mixed reports about it. Some say it's in very, very poor condition. There's no trail maps. Others say that it's okay. Some say there's a lot of deadfall with spots for snakes and things. On the first view, it looks pretty abandoned and pretty run down and not well kept at all. This is the map here. So we're parked in here, and we're going to head off out here and then come back down on this one here, back to the car park. So, you ready to rock and roll?
Yep, I'm going to take a photo of this map.
Well, that's the
map of the Gulf of Mexico.
Now it's Gulf of America. Where are we? Oh, okay.
Wow. Oh, Black
Creek. Black Creek, we're here. So this is the trail. This is the trail map. Yeah.
So the map should be that one instead of that.
Yeah,
not that one.
That's
Alright, so we're going to head out. We'll try and get our steps up and we'll see how bad this track is.
Welcome back. In preparation for Canteen's 5 Peaks virtual challenge, we're getting our steps up to do 68 kilometres in March for young Aussies facing cancer. When young people face the mountain that is a cancer journey, they can feel isolated, exhausted, and confused. It's terrifying and no one should face it alone. If you'd like to take on the 68-kilometre virtual challenge like us, the combined distance of Australia's 5 highest peaks, you can sign up free at 5peaks.org.au. It's a great way to support teens facing cancer. Get fit, and you'll receive a free bandana. Now back to the video.
Alright, so the car park area was absolutely filthy, a lot of empty cartons of beer and just a lot of rubbish strewn around. We haven't found any trail markers whatsoever, so that's not a good sign. Now of course we're in Mississippi now, so maybe it's this one.
Are you sure it's that one, not that one?
I have no idea. Let's try this one. So yeah, like I said, no trail markings whatsoever. It doesn't look very promising at this point. But we'll forge along. If we go out 5,000 steps and we don't see any trail markers or anything like that, we can just turn around.
You will not find any. That's what the review said. There is no markers.
Really? Oh well, we could be getting lost. Now of course this is part of our 5 Peaks challenge, so you know, if you want to learn more about that, there's going to be some links down the bottom there. We're trying to raise funds for Canteen, who support young people who are coping with a situation where cancer is involved, whether it's with one of their loved ones or whether they're undertaking cancer treatment themselves. So if you've got a couple of spare bucks, go down to our links below and yeah, support Canteen so that they can support young people.
Pretty rough, eh?
Not very good, is it?
No, look at this puddle of water.
Just on the side of the track here, there's this massive swamp that we're going through at the moment. Okay, we've come to this spot where there's basically 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 routes, and Jaynee says a little bit like Gandalf when he's in the mines of Moria. And he says, well, we'll go this way, and they, oh, why? And because the smell's better. So apparently we're going to go up this way because it looks like it's the driest. And we'll see where that takes us.
There's a marker there. I'm not sure if that's a marker.
Okay, well it's very likely this is the marker, so now we're looking for white markers.
Oh yeah, there's another one there.
Okay, cool. So it looks like we might have found the track, and it looks like it's relatively well marked.
All right, so we're just going to go through some deadfalls here. They've actually been trimmed away from the trail. So it looks like the trail is being maintained. Just the entry into it is not very well maintained. But once you're actually on the track, it seems to be okay, doesn't it?
Yes, it is.
All right, we're at another crossroads. We can't see any markers. That's the trail we've just come out of.
This one is wet.
That one's wet.
That one's wet.
That one's wet.
This one's dry.
That one's dry. Okay, Gandalf, let's go that way. All right, so now we're on a trail that has no markers.
Are you sure the bridge is fine?
I'm about to go over a very rickety old bridge over the swamp, which seems to be okay. Oh, I got over at least.
Well, somebody tied a ribbon there.
Right, great. Well, hopefully we'll see some more markers. But yeah, it's not well signposted at all, is it?
No, we are just guessing.
So of course, situations like this, where you're not sure where the hell you're going, it's very important that you remember where you've come from, so that you can retrace your steps and get back to your car, or back out of where you've been. So there's another white marker on that tree, which is
So we are back on the trail.
maybe. Looks like the trail used to go through there, but they've abandoned it and they've come out onto this service trail. Jaynee just asked a very pertinent question. She said, is this a loop? And I said, well, yes, it's supposed to be a loop, but to be honest,
It's very wet.
yes, to be honest, we're not very trusting in this trail because it's very haphazard and there's not a lot of markings, there's no signposts. The trail markers are few and far between. So once we get out 5,000 steps, we're just going to turn around and come back the same way we went in, because at some point the weather's going to turn on us because it's supposed to be really big storm tonight, so we don't want to be stuck out here when it's raining. All right, so this is my opinion. If you've not done a lot of walking, and remember, I've been doing this probably for the last 50 years.
There's a lot of rubbish.
Yeah, there's a lot of rubbish strewn around. So yes, if you haven't got a lot of experience and you've only been doing walks for a while, I wouldn't do this one. I would keep well clear of it. You've either got to have a very good memory of where you've been or a very good sense of direction. So, like I said, I've been doing this sort of stuff for about 50 years. So this sort of thing doesn't really faze me that much, but even I can get turned around occasionally. But not often, but it does happen occasionally. And you've got to be, you've got to be able to cope with something like that happening and not panic, so that you can get yourself back out of any trouble that you might be in. But no, don't do this track. I don't think it's worth you getting turned around and getting lost out here. All right, things are starting to get a little bit more difficult. We've got a lot of water here. This one's not so bad, but the next one might be a little tricky.
There could be fish in there.
It's deep enough.
Yeah, which way are you going?
I'm going on the right-hand side. Maybe. It certainly looks like it's just getting worse and worse.
Hey, we survived.
All right, so I've just checked Google Maps. I don't believe that this is the trail that we're on. I think that this is a service road that follows the Black Creek River. So we're going to turn around and go back the other way and try one of the other trails. All right, so I think it's that one there. But I think I'd like to find the other end of the trail because that one is...
You want to go a bit?
very overgrown.
Maybe just this bit here.
All right, we'll go up there and have a quick look.
All right, so we've gone maybe 200 meters up this trail. It is shocking. It is absolute. If this is the trail, the park service should be, you know, it's disgraceful. So I'm picking it's not the trail. So we'll head back down and we'll see if we can find the other end.
All right, so we are in here. So we went out here, we went over this way somehow, and I think we ended up on this blue trail here and just went and kept on going. So we don't know where this trail starts, either there or here. So we're going to go and look for it here and see if we can find it. But right now, I don't think we've found the trail. We found this one. I don't think we found this one. Okay, so we found the proper trail, which is basically it just started over there. It went around and then down here, and there's a little sign here, and you might be able to see the cars through the trees there, and it heads off over this way. So I don't think this is a very long trail at all. So we'll head along and see if we can find any more little markers. Okay, so this is without a doubt probably the worst maintained trail I have ever seen. I don't think anybody's been able to find it for years. Anyway, this is definitely it. There's another little thing about what's been going on here. I mean, you can hardly see the trail. It's so overgrown, terrible. And I mean, we met people on the other road, on the white marked trail, and they were trying to do this trail as well. And like I said, the car park's just behind us. We haven't even really left where the car park is.
We can see the car from here.
We can see the car from here. So this trail doesn't go anywhere. It's just sort of loops around the car park. And you know, you can see remnants of it because here's a chair. And we don't even know where this one goes now, so we're just going to cut across it to this other trail over here. Honestly, this is Mickey Duck. All right, now that just goes back to the car park that way.
That's General Jackson.
General Jackson,
0.2
miles long. So that's the one we were just on that loops around and around and around. So 0.2 miles. That wasn't ever going to do us, was it? So it's a good thing we went on that other one.
Yeah.
And here's the white markers on the trail that we were on. So of course, if you do the General Jackson trail, which is this one here, you just go back to the car park there, which is 0.2. Of course, we headed off up here for probably, I don't know, 5 kilometers. Anyway, we're heading back to the car where we've had enough. And then we'll see how far we got. All right,
Okay.
Jaynee, moment of truth. How many steps have we got?
6,700. That's it.
What's that there? You got 6,700 and it's not saying how many miles.
3.8 kilometers.
3.8, that's not enough.
No.
Okay, we better walk some more.
All right, so we drove up the road. We're at Jaynee Landing Campground. The campground's closed because the ablution blocks are damaged or need to be fixed up. So there's no campers here at the moment, but we're just going to go in. We're going to go do a little walk around the campground and get a few more steps. Oh, the Jaynee campground looks quite nice. It's a shame the toilet block is damaged, otherwise I'm pretty sure the place would be full of people. There's a very old rickety walkway down into the Black Creek.
What's that?
Stairs going down to the Black Creek.
You want to go down?
Yeah, we can go down.
Why, you want to go for a jump, for a swim?
No, the whole place is very run down. Need to send a couple of burly blokes down here to clean the joint up.
Ouch! Jeez! Look, I prick myself.
Yeah, that's the stuff here is nasty with its prickles.
Ow, ow, ow.
We found what might be a trail at the back of the campground. There was no trailhead marking or anything, but it definitely looks like a trail, although it's not been used for quite some time. So we'll have a little look up here. It's all about getting some more steps, getting some more kilometres for the 5 peak challenge. And we got to a point where there's a whole heap of dead fall over what may or may not be the trail. So we'll turn back and we'll head to the car and then we'll see how much we've got. Okay, Jaynee, this is our final count. You want to get your phone out and see where we're at for the day. Because we ain't doing any more.
I thought we are going to Moody Wreck area after this, since we are already out.
Okay, well we can. So where are we now?
So exactly 5 kilometers.
So 5 kilometres. Get it on the thing, so it's 5 kilometres. And you want to go to the rec area as well?
Yes.
All right, we'll head there and we might get some more. Oh, you're still here. You might like one of these videos next.